Ciao ragazzi! Another day, another day. I thought it would be fun to show you the in-progress cabinet painting and also how different the color looks in this light versus in the house. So I'm currently standing in the Florida room, which is on the back of the house, which is due south. But we have a lot of trees out there, so it's pretty shaded light. That said, it's still way brighter here than it is in the house. I'll spin the camera in a second. But I'm gonna show you cabinets that have the first coat on them, but they're literally the same color as the cabinets in the kitchen, and they just look different because it's different light. So just a little fun fact, fun tidbit around paint colors and the light that they are in. So you can like ask somebody online, like, what color is that? And you're like, oh, I love that color. And then you put it in your house and you're like, yeah, that's not the color. And this is why, because of the different lighting and how that changes colors. So let's take a little peeky. Okay, first, here is the backyard. We need to do some work back here, but we've got the two really awesome old live oaks with what the heck, staghorn ferns on them. Like, these are crazy. This is my favorite tree. It's over there. Look how pretty it is. And then you can see the dappled light, but right there, again, back there, south. So if you spin around here, here are the cabinets. Again, one coat, but it's still a true color. And how they look in here, they're kind of picking up on camera maybe a little more blue-gray than in person, but they are definitely that's probably more correct, like a greenish with a grayish kind of undertone. And then walking into the house, literally same color. And again, this has a light that I'm going to be replacing. So the fluorescent light is also kind of screwing with the color tones on it. But isn't that crazy? I mean, yes, this does have more than one coat of paint, but it's still, the color itself looks so different. But again, it's because we are in a fairly shaded room because the wall is there. That's actually probably a really good color right there. So today I am getting the second / maybe third coat of paint on the front of the kitchen flipping the cabinet doors open, getting the first and hopefully second coats of paint on the kitchen cabinet doors so that by the end of today I can hopefully install them. I bought new hinges that are hidden soft close hinges. I haven't tried them yet, so I'm hoping they work. If they don't, then I need to order different ones because I'm not going to do all the hinges right now on the kitchen. I don't think. We shall see. Famous last words. But I definitely don't want the showing hinges on the top cabinets. It just kind of ages the look of the kitchen, gives it a different look than what I actually want. And then I pulled a piece of trim off out of one of the closets because I want to see if I can, how difficult it's going to be to potentially give these a little slight refinish, which would mean the whole house. And I mean slight refinish because we made hold on. Can you see it? Can you see it? A cardinal right there. How fun! I think it's a cardinal. Do cardinals have red beaks? Look at him. It's just there, hopping around, having a fun time. Anyway, got distracted. I think I bumped this weird. Doesn't matter, right? Probably not. Because we made a decision on flooring. So the original plan and one of the earlier videos, you would have seen me staining the concrete It's fine, but it's not great. And the reason why I was doing it was because I was hoping to save some reno money, but I think that for the people that we would like to attract to rent to us, I don't think we're gonna get them at a stained concrete. I think it's gonna feel unfinished. So, you wanna see the flooring that we picked out? If it's still available, because we're not gonna buy it until next month. I have a house closing and I wanna be able to pay for it without having to charge it. You get it. Hold on, let me see if I can go grab it. So here's the floor. It's actually a really nice thickness. It is a luxury vinyl. We are hoping it's still available in a month. It's on an end cap at the store, and the price has a 9 at the end, which usually means closeouts. But anyway, it's got its own, trying to get the dust off of it, its own, what do you call this, backing on it, so you don't have to do a second back, like buy extra. Like I said, it's really thick. It's got a nice, looks kind of like a beach washed oak. Got nice green in it. So because of that, I would like to, because we have to remove the trim anyway. So if I'm removing the trim, it makes it easier to do something to it. It's another project. Scope creep, right? Anyway, so I'm gonna practice on this one. That's why I pulled the trim off. All right, I have other stuff to do, but I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. So let's get rolling with the day. So I'm cleaning up the dust from these with a damp washcloth and then the liquid sandpaper. It also cleans up any extra grease I might have left behind. So I actually used I think it was a 40, double check it, yeah, 40 grit sandpaper. And if I were finishing these with like stain, I would have come back and smoothed them, but I want the primer to have something to really grab to, since these are going to be like main use cabinets to the left and right of the stove. So they are actually still pretty rough, and I did that on purpose. So we're going to wipe these down, let these dry. They dry pretty quick actually. And then get our powder coat going. Also, when I painted the back, I purposely didn't do the edges of these because I didn't want to have any drip marks that I couldn't see on the front. So now there's drip marks, they land on the back. And then I can kind of sand them up and touch those up without having to be on the surface. Happy times. Hopefully it will look like I want it to. So I'm taking these off. Well, actually, Eddie's taking them off. Because while I don't mind shutters, these are clearly even if they weren't functioning shutters, they should at least look like they could function. And they are quite obviously too small. There's a nice glare coming from that sun. Whew, can barely see. There we go. Anyway, like if they were large enough to actually look like they would be real working shutters, then I would keep them. But since they obviously are not, plus there's a light in the way. Oh, look how better. It's already gonna be better. Minus the gross dirt and stuff. When a hero comes along. That's not the right tune for that song. Worth it, right?
I know, is it?
Yeah.